this game. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. So the Lakers win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Trevor Ariza out there with LeBron James. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then there's Davis. And it's Westbrook in at the point. 6 to shoot. LeBron kicks to Davis. 11 feet out and he hits it. Davis has got the first points up on the board here for Los Angeles.
And they get on the board first.
Looking to set the tone early.
O'Neal a screen on Westbrook. Paul kicks to Booker. Barkley outside. Here's O'Neal, and the rejection by LeBron. Uncovered, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Lakers on D. 4-point game. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. That's good. Booker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
You know, the Phoenix Suns have actually drawn a lot of influence from the Boston Celtics. They've hired several personnel people in the management and on the coaching staff from the Celtics organization, and they've even implemented the Tom Thibodeau-style defensive system that originated with that Celtic club back in the day.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He dishes it to Paul. Barkley inside. Defended by Beverley. And O'Neal gets it to go. You talk about the Celtics and their connection with the Suns, both franchises with great histories. Boston with the league-leading 17 championships. But Phoenix, and this may surprise some, with the 4th best win percentage all time.
Yeah, that is surprising. Did not know that little nugget. And, you know, last season, though, they missed the playoffs for the 4th straight season, Kevin. That hadn't happened since '75, right around the team's founding. Suns fans are really accustomed to playoff basketball out there.
Here is Paul, following the bucket by the Lakers. O'Neal with it. Shoots from the right block. That's good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Westbrook kicks to Beverley. James dishes to Davis. Can't hit, so Phoenix will take it the other way. And here is Paul. The feed to Crowder. Top Barkley. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
James kicks to Davis. Left side, Davis. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
And, you know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the L.A. market, and it's one of the top 2 markets in the country, and it is a basketball town. You look at their TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. It's worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower there.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources for the Lakers, not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. And the question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Now, here's Beverley, looking for his first basket still in this one. Back to James. Pass to Beverley. He's looking for James and finds him.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Suns trail by 3. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And the Suns miss again.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Feeds it to Beverly. Westbrook kicks to LeBron. The dish to Beverly. It's Ariza on the wing, defended by Paul. Here's Davis. The baseline jumper goes down. Davis has got 8.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Paul kicks to Crowder. There's the pass to Barkley. Dishes to Paul. Lots of room. Jump shot is good. Now here's Westbrook. Pass to LeBron. Westbrook kicks to Ariza. Shot clock at 5. Barkley grabs the board.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
James against O'Neal. Barkley. No good. That would have tied it. Lakers leading by 3. James outside. He kicks it to Ariza. He feeds it to Davis. Up and in from the low block. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy, he was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers, he uses the analytics, and somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. Kicks it to Booker. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. From the left block, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 6. And Coach Hornacek, Clark, does see the game from an analytical angle. He pushed the pace because he said you shoot a much higher percentage in the first 8 seconds.
I agree with that, and I would like to see more teams do that and employ that. It's much more enjoyable to watch. The guys enjoy playing that way, and the increased pace for the Suns, they actually average 5 more points a game over the prior season as a result of trying to get good shots earlier in the shot clock.
Well, Kevin Durant, last season's MVP, but LeBron James has won 4 in the last 6 seasons. He's one of only 5 players to ever win that many, and you can bet he'd love to win a few more.
And you remember LeBron James came within 1 vote, Clark, 1 vote of being the league's first ever unanimous MVP back in 2013.
Yeah, he got 120 out of 121 votes, and you know the question was, who did not vote for him? That's a conversation for another time. One sports writer did choose Carmelo Anthony. He said he didn't expect to be the only one. Now he lives in it.
The writer does.
That's exactly right.
Good. Now here's Nash. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Here's LeBron. 6 points for him. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. LeBron's got 8 points. Suns trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And good on the basket. Hook it. He's got 5.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I caught up with Coach Jeff Hornacek. There are a lot of big names to deal with in this one, but perhaps none bigger than LeBron James. He told me planning for LeBron is a headache because he can do so much on the floor, saying there isn't a hole in his game. The only real way to slow him down is to get him working against himself. Physically, there is no answer for LeBron.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Schroeder looking for his first basket still in this one. Westbrook kicks to Schroeder. Here's Dunston, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
The Suns have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Right wing. Outside, Green. From deep. They get it again. Biombo. That's good.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Schroeder. Passes it to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Always going up for the alley-oop here. It's Nash with the drive. Count that one. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A lot of strange things happened last season, but one of them was having a playoff bracket with no Laker presence.
Well, don't expect that to happen very often. I mean, it's rare when that is the case. It's been a while since they were completely left out of the playoff picture, and that's not going to be the norm going forward.
And the Suns making a change here. Hornacek's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Singler, he's checked in for James, and it's Brown in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Dunston. He dishes it to Schroeder. And stolen by Nash. Outside, Green. Nash outside. Now the feed to Hornacek. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Green kicks it over to Nash. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Brown, Schroeder at the elbow. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Singler trying to free himself up. Brown, good. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Nash with it. With 1 on the clock. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers ahead, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong, and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
Suns trail by 4. We've got Jay Crowder. Jeff Hornacek is out there with Paul. Then it's Barkley. And it's Plumlee in at the center, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
10. Lakers leading by 4. Now Beverly. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Brown. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Off target with his three. Well, Phoenix shooting in this game 45%. Here's Hornacek. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Hornacek's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Suns. The Lakers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Beverly the pass to Ariza. And Singler kicks to Brown. Ariza outside. Feeds to Singler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
The Suns training staff renowned around the league for their ability to keep players healthy. They're at the forefront, biomechanics and all that new school stuff. The results have been terrific. It's called preventative maintenance.
And when you ask people in the Suns organization about the training staff, Steve, they say they really hold players accountable. And that's the key in many people's minds.
Well, I was there with them, Kevin, as general manager for several years, and that staff is as good as any. And there's no doubt. I mean, if there's no commitment from the players to their conditioning and their training, it doesn't matter how good the training staff is, it's not going to work.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
The Phoenix Suns franchise with the fourth best winning percentage in NBA history. Maybe we shouldn't have been surprised with their resurgent play last season. This is a franchise that throughout its history has found ways to win.
Now here's Beverly. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Brown outside. Now the dish to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 12. Well, when you look at the Suns 2 seasons ago, their worst winning percentage since the team's inaugural season back in 1968.
And at that time, their third straight season missing the playoffs. That hadn't happened since the 80s, but boy, did they bounce back in a big way.
They were tough last year, you're right.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Beverly with the ball. Ariza a screen on Paul. Here's Singler. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Timeout called, the Suns.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Z's checked in for Hornacek. And then for the Lakers, James checked in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook has subbed in for Brown. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris.
Well, Beverly learned pressure defense back in high school as the lead guard in a 1-2-2 press. To prepare his team to play that way, his coach had them running stairs, running around the school nonstop for an hour every day. And Beverly still fanatical about his conditioning.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And Plumlee kicks to Paul. Barkley goes in. Paul dishes to Barkley. Tries a 3. The rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And so Patrick Beverly, taken in the second round in 2009. Clark, the final cut of training camp by the Miami Heat. He spent the next 5 years playing in Greece and in Russia.
You're right, Kevin. Those are physical leagues where they allow a lot of contact. His defense was how he survived. And even now, that's his bread and butter. That's how he plays. He defends.
Here's Crowder after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Plumlee. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Now here's James. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Outside Westbrook. LeBron James on the wing. And taken away by Paul. Here's Crowder, defended by Beverly. Here's Booker. And the three off target.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
James, the pass to Beverly. Five on the clock. Then low to Davis. Cashes in for a double-digit lead. Davis has got 6 here in this quarter.
That kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Paul kicks to Plumlee. Down low. Outer dishes to Booker. Shot's good.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Lakers leading by 8. Throws it up high and finished off by LeBron.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
And the Suns call time here.
LeBron James is able to do everything on the court. He's also looking to expand his horizons off the court. Plans to star in a movie. He even helped develop a TV series based on his life story a little while back. And so he's exploring various avenues of self-expression.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Francisco Elson's checked in for Miles Plumlee. And it's Larkin in for Paul. O'Neal inside. Davis is on it. O'Neal misses. You know, talking about LeBron, he even toyed with the idea of applying for the role of Players Union president.
Yeah, as if he doesn't have enough on his plate already. You know, LeBron obviously so busy with all of his endorsements and advertising, but also trying to carry this franchise. I think it was better for him to avoid that Players Union job.
Rocket 2, and O'Neal with the block. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Now the pass to Booker. Here's Larkin. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, the job of penetrating that they've done so far has really been excellent. I mean, they've done a nice job driving to the hoop effectively.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Sarge comes in for Barkley. And it's Green in for Crowder.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil the last few years, and it comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
And Westbrook, here we go. Dishes it to Ellington. No good on the triple.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
A few coaches have been given looks since the end of the Jackson era in L.A., and needless to say, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
And for the Lakers, Steve, it's really hard to build something because there is a pressure to win now as well.
I would say that taking their time and not trying to rush back to winning would be the best thing that this franchise can do.
Here's Larkin. Here's Booker. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Yeah, we've seen some good numbers for Z. He has 9 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate, really. I think he's been really sound defensively, and he's helped his club.
Free throw good, Booker.
Well, I never got to compete in a dunk contest, but I've seen more than a few at All-Star Weekend. It's just amazing what players today can do in the air, and still, I think my favorite dunker of all time was Julius Erving. Watching him in transition was just a thing of beauty.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Clark dunks are becoming increasingly more complex, whether they're in-game or during events.
Well, the athleticism of the players is just off the charts over the last 2+ decades. So just about everybody, no matter what their size, when you look at NBA guys, can throw it down. And You know, Steve mentioned his favorite dunker. Mine would have to be probably Dominique Wilkins. His two-handed double clutch sideways tilt throwdown would have to be up there as well.
You know, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter.
Oh yeah,
my gosh, you can go on and on. There's
sure could.
Acrobatic guys, high flyers for sure. Here's James. Phoenix able to drain the three. And he gets the bucket. James has got 14.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Here's Larkin. He's covered by Westbrook. Intercepted. James against Green. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
The Lakers might have sunk to the bottom of the Western Conference last season, but they still put up a pretty good fight against a lot of Western Conference teams.
You know, one thing this Lakers group last year always played with was pride. And that should be a given, but that's not always the case. Sure, it was a down year, but they weren't just going to pack it up and give up and let their bitter rivals have the best of it.
The first free throw is good. And that was a silver lining for the Lakers. They did manage to save some face with tough performances.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it, last year was a lost cause for them. Between the injuries and everything, I mean, you can never count the Lakers down for too long in the West, and I think they'll be back, but boy, last year was tough.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Z. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
Well, it's a nice job of really making the most of their opportunities.
Now, here's Thornton. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to O'Neal. Pocket 6. And stolen by Ellington. Here's Schroeder, guarded by Green. 1:33 left to play in the first half. Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. LeBron with the bucket.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Here's Larkin. He kicks it to Thornton. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Big blunder there, and that could cost them.
Major blunder, and you're right. A terrible time for that to happen when they're trying to chip away at this deficit.
Nash is checked in for the Suns. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Singler's checked in for James. Lakers leading by 15. There's a minute left in the first half of basketball. They set the pick. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. Here's Singler. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Los Angeles with another miss. The drive by Green. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Schroeder, defended by Nash. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Six to shoot. Another shot. On the wing, Green. Ellington defending. Here's Nash. And the shot is good. Nash has got 6.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
That'll do it for the first half. Lakers lead by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with LeBron, and you obviously have been very productive. How pleased are you with where you're getting the basketball and how you're scoring?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now.